Good day everyone! Welcome back! Andito po muli ang inyong math teacher, Ma'am Mayo. Handang magbigay kaalaman sa mathematics. Ito ang part 2 ng ating lesson sa arithmetic sequence. And for today's video, we will focus on determining arithmetic means of a given arithmetic sequence. Let's start by checking your answer in Learning Task 2B given from the part 1 of the lesson in the previous video. 99, 87, 65, 63, and so on. Find the 12th term. So our n is 12. We are looking for a sub 12. Our first term is 99. And our d, 87 minus 99, is negative 12. Substitute in the formula. So, a sub 12 is equals to 99 plus quantity 12 minus 1 times negative 12. Okay? Solve natin yung nasa loob ng parenthesis, 12 minus 1. So, 11. So, it will become a sub 12 is equals to 99 plus 11 times negative 12. Multiply 11 and negative 12. So, we have 99 plus negative 132. Then add 99 and 132 is negative 33. Our a sub 12 is negative 33. Do you have any question? Tama po bang naging sagot ninyo? I hope nakasunod kayo dito sa ating activity na ito. Okay. Let's take a look for the next problem. What is the arithmetic mean of 4 and 12? But what is arithmetic mean? Magagamit ba natin yung previous formula in solving the arithmetic mean of 4 and 12? Ano nga ba si arithmetic mean? Arithmetic mean are the term or terms between any two terms of an arithmetic sequence. Let's say, for example, this sequence 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Ano yung arithmetic mean or means na tinatawag? Sa sample natin na 1, 3, 5, si 3 ay tinatawag nating arithmetic mean. It is a term in between any two terms of the arithmetic sequence. So, 3 is in between 1 and 5. Doon sa second example natin, 1, 3, 5, 7 ang ating arithmetic means kasi ang in between ni 1 at 7 ay dalawa. So, we have 3 and 5. So, we have two arithmetic means kapag 4 terms ang ating sequence. Okay? Arithmetic means ang tawag natin sa kanya kapag more than 2, more than 1. 2 or more ang kanyang in-between na terms. How about in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11? Meron tayong 4 na arithmetic means. We have 4 arithmetic means in between 1 and 11. 1 and 11. First term and the last term of the sequence. Okay? Naintindihan po ba si arithmetic mean? So, balikan natin yung question natin. What is the arithmetic mean of 4 and 12? Since we are looking for an arithmetic mean only, isa lang ang kailangan natin ay yung nasa pagitan lang ni 4 and 12. Maglalagay lang tayo ng line in between ni 4 and 12. Para makuha natin yan, para lang tayong kukuha ng average. I-add natin si first term, add si third term. So, a sub m, yung ating a sub m po, ang ibig pong sabihin yan ay arithmetic mean. is equal to a sub 1 plus a sub 3, or the first term plus the last term divided by 2. So, a sub m is equals to 4 plus 12 divided by 2, or 16 divided by 2, or 8. So, pwede nating ilagay na 8 si 8 in between the 4 and 12. Okay? Next, what is the arithmetic mean of 8 and 26? O arithmetic mean pa rin ang tinatanong. Ibig sabihin, one number or one term in between ni 8 and 26. So, ganun pa rin ang gagamitin nating formula. A sub m is equals to a sub 1 plus a sub 3 divided by 2. So, kunin natin si first term, 8, at si last term or si a sub 3 na 23. At 26, I mean. So, i-add natin, 8 plus 26 is 34 divided by 2. So, our arithmetic mean is 17. So, in between ni 8 at 26, si 17. O, i-check natin. 8 minus 4 is 4. So, 4 plus 8, 12. So, ang common difference niya ay 4. 12 minus 8 is 4. 8 minus 4 is 4. Dito naman sa kabila. 17 minus 8. Ilan? Is 9. 26 minus 17 is also 9. Okay? So, madali kapag arithmetic mean. Para ka lang kumukuha ng average. Para lang tayo nag-averaging. You're just going to add the two terms and then divide it by 2. But what if the question is, insert two arithmetic means between 4 and 19. So, hindi lang isa yung kailangan nating i-insert in between them. So, katulad nung nauna, ilalatag natin yung given, yung 4 and 19, at yung ilang arithmetic means na gusto natin i-insert between the two terms. So, 4 and 19, in between them, kailangan natin maglagay ng 2 space para dun sa 2 arithmetic means na gusto nating i-insert. And we are still going to use the formula a sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d na ginamit sa arithmetic sequence. Since nasa arithmetic pa rin naman tayo, ito pa rin yung gagamitin natin. So, kailangan natin i-identify ano ba si a sub n, ano si a sub 1, ano si n, at si d sa given nating problem. Okay? So, ang una natin magagamit ay si a sub 1. Dahil yun ang ating madaling makikita sa ating problem. 4 and 19. So, magiging first term natin is 4. So, a sub 1 is 4. Okay. So, ano ba si 19? Siya yung last term. Pang-ilan siya sa ating sequence? So, siya ay 4. We have 4 terms in the sequence na kailangan buuin. So, we have n as 4. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, our a sub n or a sub 4, meron tayo niyan, is 19. But what is d? Ano yung difference? Diba ang d or the common difference ay nakukuha natin when we subtract 2 terms na magkasunod. Pero dahil hindi magkasunod si 4 at 19, hindi natin siya mako-compute. So, d is missing. We are going to look for t. Gamitin natin si formula para masolve natin si d. So, substitute natin yung nakalap nating given. A sub 4 or a sub n is 19. A sub 1 is 4. Ito siya. Our n is 4 minus 1 times d, since wala tayong d. So, compute muna natin yung nasa right side ng ating formula. So, 19 is equals to 4 plus 4 minus 1 times d. So, 4 minus 1 is 3. So, 3d or 3, wala na yung parenthesis, 3d na lang siya. Then, using properties of equality, pwede nating ilipat si 4 saka left side. So, magiging 19 minus 4 is equals to 3d. So, subtract natin. 19 minus 4 is 15 is equals to 3D. And then, since meron tayong numerical coefficient sa tabi ni D na greater than 1, we can divide both sides of the equation by 3. So, 3 divided by 3, 3D divided by 3 is D, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. So, divide natin. So, our common difference is 5. So, punta tayo ngayon dito sa ating sequence. So, ang common difference daw natin ay 5. So, we can add 5 to 4. So, 4 plus 5 is 9. Add ulit tayo ng 5. 9 plus 5 is 14. Check pa natin. 14 plus 5 is 19. So, the two arithmetic means is 9 and 14 for this problem. Okay, next. Or the problem is insert 3 arithmetic means between 3 and 27. So, ilan ang kailangan natin? 3 sa pagitan ng 3 at 27. So, maglalagay tayo ng 3 dyan. So, dito, hindi natin magagamit yung formula na a sub m is equals to a sub 1 plus a sub 3 over 2. Kasi, wala tayong a sub 3. Hahanapin din natin sa a sub 3. Ang makakatulong sa atin ay yung ating formulang a sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d. So, this is the formula to be used in arithmetic sequence. Meron ba tayong a sub n? So, hanapin natin si a sub n, si a sub 1. O, magsimula tayo doon sa given lang talaga natin. A sub 1 is 3. Ano ang ating n? Ilan ang kailangan natin? 5. Kasi, given yung first term at last term, tapos 3 yung kailangan natin isama, so 5 ang ating n. Kung bibilangin natin dito, ganun din naman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, ang hinahanap natin ay a sub 5. And that is 27. So, meron tayong a sub n. Meron tayong a sub 1. Meron tayong n. Ang wala tayo ay ang d. Ang ating common difference. Pero magagamit pa rin natin ang formula na to kasi di naman ang nawawala. Kasi meron tayong a sub 5. So, i-substitute natin siya sa formula ng a sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d. So, 27 is equals to 3 plus quantity 5 minus 1 times d. Si 27, ipinalit natin kay a sub n kasi yun yung last term natin. Si 3, pinalit natin kay a sub 1 dahil siya yung ating first term. Si 5 ay ipinalit natin kay n dahil yun yung number of terms ng ating sequence. Okay? Then solve natin yung d. So, compute tayo. Una natin tanggalin yung parenthesis. So, 27 is equals to 5 minus 1 is 4. Okay? Pwede tayong gumamit ng property of real number sa equation or properties of equality. O pwede naman transpose. So, 27 plus negative 3. O pwedeng ganun. So, 27 minus 3 is 24 is equals to 4d. And then, i-divide natin by 4 both side of the equation. So, 24 divided by 4 is 6. So, our common difference is 6. So, ang atin daw d ay 6. So, mula kay 3, we're going to add 6. So, 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 6 is 21. And 21 plus 6 is 27. That is how we find the arithmetic means. Okay? Pwede natin gamitin yung formula. Okay. In your learning task 2 ng inyong module, solve for what is asked. Number 1, Ito yung letter C na learning task 2 natin. Insert 4 arithmetic means between negative 1 and 14. Number 2, insert 5 arithmetic means between 14 and 86. And number 3, insert 3 arithmetic means between negative 16 and 4. Okay? You may capture the picture of your answer, send it to me para ma-correct natin or ma-check ni teacher. And then, para alam ko kung naintindihan ninyo. Ano ang ating na pag-aralan ngayong araw na to? Mga vocabulary words natin. Arithmetic means, o arithmetic sequence, terms, common difference, and arithmetic means. Those words are all related to arithmetic sequence. Do you have any question? Okay. If none, answer the following question for the learning task 3. How do you find the nth term of the arithmetic sequence? Discuss the mathematics concept and the formula used. Ilagay ang sagot ninyo sa inyong answer sheet. And the next question, what new realization do you have about finding the nth term of the arithmetic sequence and finding the arithmetic means? How would you use this in making decisions? Okay? So, I hope may natutunan kayo dito sa ating video. In this lesson, the part 1 and part 2, naintindihan na natin and I hope na unawaan na ninyo si arithmetic sequence, si common difference, si a sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d, and of course, si arithmetic mean or means. Sana ay may natutunan kayo sa video na ito. Let me end this video with what Eddie M. Reyes said. Life is a sequence of chain. Hold on to it and you will reach your desired destination. Marami pa tayong pagdadaanan, lalo na sa ating buhay. But, hold on to your life and enjoy to reach your desired goal para maabot natin yung gusto natin. Stick lang tayo. Keep learning and enjoy learning. Happy learning!